Hi guys, happy hump day. I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but today is Wednesday, so I want to say happy hump day. Now, I've done a few of these videos already, sharing what it was really like for me as a vegetarian trying to lose weight. And honestly, everything I've mentioned thus far is just a small part of the struggles I faced. What I haven't talked about is that before I embraced the vegetarian lifestyle, I was actually a pescatarian. That's right, I was a pescatarian. And guess what? I experienced the exact same nutritional issues as I have as a vegetarian. But that's a video for another day. Today, I want to talk to my fellow vegetarians who are working hard to lose weight, but you feel like you can't quite get over that hump. Let me ask you something. Do you find yourself dragging through the day? Skipping workouts because you're too tired, feeling agitated, or experiencing brain fog? If that's you, I might be able to explain what's going on. Because here's the thing, calories and carbs matter, but they're not the full picture. Your body might be missing key nutrients it needs to actually function properly, especially when you've embraced a vegetarian lifestyle. I used to feel like something was wrong with me. I thought it was my metabolism, or maybe it was stress. Heck, maybe it was just my job, the people around me. But the truth was, my body wasn't getting what it needed. I was feeding it, but not fueling it. And there's a difference. Once I figured out the nutrition gaps I was missing, or better still, my doctor figured it out for me, that's when things finally shifted. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't on the struggle. I began to lose fat and build muscle. So I want this for you as well. So if any of this sounds familiar, even if it doesn't, I want to share some information with you guys today because it might just help you. They might be the missing pieces for you like they were for me. So here we go. Number one, protein. Protein is non-negotiable. You need it for muscle recovery, metabolism, even your mood. But most vegetarians, we don't get enough of protein. We eat a handful of almonds or a slice of whole wheat bread, and that isn't enough. It doesn't cut it. Once I started building meals with real protein sources like Greek, yogurt, tofu, lentils, and eggs, everything started to change for me. And I started taking an iron supplement. I felt full longer. I recovered faster. I just started feeling better altogether. I wasn't crashing anymore mid-morning or falling asleep doing my favorite TV program. I could stay up later as well. The second, vitamin B12. People don't think about vitamin B12 until you become deficient, like I was. Being deficient in vitamin B12 for me hit me really hard, and I didn't even realize what was going on. I had never even thought about B12. B12 affects your energy, your focus, and even your mood. If you don't eat meat, your levels are probably low. I will go and get that checked. Mine were so low, my doctor used the word malnourished, not underfed. He said I was suffering from malnutrition. So let that sink in. I was suffering from malnutrition. I had brain fog, memory lapses, and I just couldn't focus. I was trying to write an email. It would take me forever. It would seem like it would take forever. The words were not coming together as easily for me as they had. So that was the first thing I started to notice. Something is seriously wrong here. Once I started taking a B12 supplement consistently, that brain fog lifted, my energy, that was coming back. I felt like myself again. The third supplement on our list is iron. Iron carries oxygen through your body. So when it's low, everything feels harder. My muscles felt like bricks. Walking upstairs winded me. I had muscle inflammation. They were sore. I was going through it. And I blamed it on aging or stress, but my iron was way low. It was in the basement. I think in my last video, I told you my iron and B12 was in the basement. And I was suffering all the symptoms of iron deficiency as well. But here's the thing, you guys. Plant-based iron is harder for the body to absorb. It's more difficult for us to absorb iron from plants than it is to absorb vitamins and minerals and iron from meat. So I started pairing my meals with a little vitamin C supplement just to boost absorption. And I added an iron supplement with my doctor's guidance. So don't start adding all these supplements to your daily routine unless you've been given the clearance from your physician. So go to your doctor, get your blood drawn so they can check your nutritional levels. But I also started incorporating, more beans, fortified cereals. That's what my doctor told me to do, and I'm sure yours will as well. Just to continue to get the iron along with the supplement if he tells you to take an iron supplement. The consistency with the additional iron in my foods and the iron supplement, that is what made the difference for me. And I'm more than sure it will be the same for you. Get your blood work done, like I said earlier. Let your doctor guide you based on your actual needs. Let him tell you that. So even though you're eating clean and you're eating all this health food and you're eating all these green leafy vegetables and things like that, but you still feel awful, I told you in the last video, it might not be you. It might just be your nutrition. Don't just cut calories, cover your bases. Protein, B12, iron, these are essential and we need them for our bodies to function properly. And I'm speaking to my vegetarians out there. We will, at some point, especially if you're active, and you could quite possibly become deficient in these essential vitamins. Those three alone can completely shift how you feel and how your body responds. I'm telling you, I went through it. If this resonated with you, I put together a free resource you can check out. 5 things I wish I knew before going vegetarian for weight loss. It breaks it down even further and helps you avoid the same mistakes I made. The link is below. And if you're ready to kickstart your weight loss the right way, I've also included a 3-day vegetarian weight loss jumpstart. It's totally free. The link's below as well. And in the next video, I'll walk you through exactly how I hit my protein goals without blowing up my calories, even as a vegetarian. Because once your foundation is strong, the rest gets a whole lot easier, you guys. I promise you it will. So until then, until the next video, remember to fuel your body. Don't just feed that craving.